WYMT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Good evening, I'm Katie Cook. Officials from the Clay County Sheriff's Office are investigating a fatal crash. The crash happened on North Highway 421. The road between Burger King and Clay County High School is still temporarily closed. Details are limited right now, but we do know the crash involved 2 cars. We'll always have the most updated information on our website, WYMT.com. Well, as the weather calms down, flood victims are able to see what damage has been done to their homes. Knox County emergency officials gathered for a meeting to talk about what is next for the hardest hit areas and went out to assess those damages. In attendance, heard from the National Weather Service about the upcoming rainfall in potential problem areas. Todd Owens, Emergency Management Director, says they have made progress, but there is more to go.
We were out and doing something constantly all night. We actually ended up in the wee hours of the morning in Bell County assisting their search and rescue. The SWAT team did.
Owens says they are still assisting those stuck in their homes and hope to get everyone out by early this week. Tonight at 11, WYMT's Lacey Roberts will have more on how the county will be moving forward. And now over to Whitley County. Since yesterday, floodwaters began to recede, but people are preparing for the rain in the forecast this week. Grace Feinerman talked to an emergency official and has the latest.
Whitley County has been feeling the effects of the Cumberland River coming up to a major flooding stage. Many residents have been displaced as water has reached their homes. Now today is a dry day and water levels are starting to recede, but that is all before more rain is on the way for the upcoming week.
We still have a couple people that might want out of their home today, so we'll take a boat and get them out. Also doing some damage assessment today and follow up on a couple of vehicles we left in the water.
While there is a small chance to breathe, Whitley County Emergency Management is focusing on short-term recovery. But with multiple inches of rain expected during the upcoming week, flooding is a concern.
You know, we're lucky we have a lot of flash floods. Most people know what to do. They know they can't get out for a couple of days. They prepare for that, and I hope they do it again. We've had half a dozen cars to go in the water. Hopefully people won't do that anymore. It's very dangerous.
With even more rain on the way, our team will continue to keep you updated on the latest flooding events. Grace Feinerman, WYMT Mountain News.
Whitley County officials say they have been in contact with state officials in Frankfort for emergency help.
Well, we had a nice break today from that crazy weather we saw last week and the more rainy chances we're going to be seeing later this week, but we're going to continue to see those nice conditions over this evening. So that's what we're going to focus on real quick. If you look over at the WYMP studio camera, you can see beautiful conditions tonight. Absolutely clear skies still, and we're staying dry for the evening hours. Temperatures still warm as well. We got into those 50s today, and remember, it is February and we're in those 50s, so it's quite warm today. And these winds really helped us out with that. You can see very strong winds coming out of the south, bringing a lot of warmth to our area, allowing us to stay on the warmer side today, and we're going to continue to stay on the warmer side as we head into the overnight hours as well. Now clouds will start to build back up because we are going to probably start to see some rain chances come back into the forecast by those early morning hours on your Monday, but we look to stay warmer temperature wise. We're really only getting to those mid 40s for overnight lows tonight, but like I said, we are going to be seeing some more rain coming back next week, so I'll tell you a little bit more about that and what possible concerns with high water in just a bit. Katie?
Thank you, Brooke. A Tennessee Highway Patrol trooper was shot on I-75. Officials say a passing vehicle shot what appears to be 2 rounds from the car while the trooper was conducting a traffic stop. The trooper was able to pull over the suspect at the 77-mile marker. A felony stop was conducted. According to officials, the suspects, one man, and one woman, were taken into custody without incident, and a gun was recovered from the suspect's car. And authorities are investigating after a man was found dead along a Round County road. According to the coroner, a driver discovered the body around 8 p.m. in the middle of Old Mercantile Road off US 60. The driver immediately called 911. The coroner says the victim is 33-year-old Anthony Brian Nickel of Moorhead. The cause and manner of death has not been released at this time. An autopsy is being held today in Frankfort. Well, the application for a certificate of need is now on file for Magoffin County. The process of obtaining the license is complicated and lengthy. However, a group of 7th grade students at Harold Whitaker Middle School wanted to chip in. WYMT's Marianne Fletcher talked with the judge executive to learn what these kids have to say.
In the moment of an emergency, many expect an ambulance to be on the way.
And the people of Magoffin County haven't felt that way then for nearly a year.
Judge Executive Matthew Wireman is working to change that.
And there's a lot of worry out there because of the lack of service that we've had over the past 6 to 8 months.
Filing a certificate of need for an ambulance service is a lengthy process.
Certificate of need asks for several different things. The actual application is about 19 pages long.
But he does not have to do it alone.
One of the things that you have to do in a certificate is you have to obtain letters of support.
From business owners to state representatives, many are writing letters of concern.
Because one of the problems that we've had is the length of time that it takes to get on scene.
7th grade students at Harold Whitaker Middle School are also doing their part.
They all wrote a lot of very interesting things, but there was a common theme.
Writing about their worries of loved ones in need of medical care.
That the ambulance wouldn't get there on time if they had a heart attack or they cut themselves.
Wireman says all the work is worth it, regardless of the outcome.
And if we're not successful in a certificate of need, if nothing else, we're pushing the current service to get better and to realize that I'm not going to take the foot off the gas on this.
Keeping the community safe when minutes mean the most. In Magoffin County, Marianne Fletcher, WYMT Mountain News.
Around 85 students wrote letters. The next step is a hearing which will be held either later this month or sometime next month. Well, a renewed push is underway in Nashville to make the Holy Bible Tennessee's official state book. Senator Mark Pody, a Republican representing Lebanon, and Representative Jerry Sexton, also a Republican who represents Bean Station, introduced the legislation in their respective chambers last week. You can read the bill word for word on our website. This is the first time since 2016 that lawmakers have proposed this type of legislation. During that time, then Governor Bill Haslam vetoed the proposal, saying it violates the clause in the First Amendment. Well, around 14,000 baby carriers are being recalled due to faulty buckles, which could cause the child to fall out. The Infantino carriers were sold at Target and Amazon late last year and include the Go Forward, Flip Front, and Up Close models. No injuries have been reported, but for more information, go to the company's website at infantino.com. And don't forget, the Oscars are tonight. Here you see Hollywood preparing the red carpet where some big names will be walking on. However, rain is in the forecast in Hollywood, California this evening, but that is not putting a damper on spirits. One movie critic and entertainment reporter shows her excitement for the 92nd annual awards show.
This is the one Oscar, the 92nd edition, that has the biggest stars. Last year there were some, but this year is Brad Pitt, Antonio Banderas, Renee Zellweger, Charlize Theron, Leo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt again, Quentin Tarantino. I mean, of course everybody is super waiting to see who's going to be the best picture, best actor, actress.
The Oscars will begin at 8 p.m. You can watch it on ABC. Coming up on Mountain News Weekend Edition, 6 more cases of the coronavirus were reported today, and we take you to New Hampshire for the latest on the primary.
And more rain is headed for the mountains. I'll let you know when that is expected to arrive coming up.